1:30 this thing started.
It is. He's just
They're just
The house concert series for March, and with some nice old-time and Irish music. Wid and Grady, Steve Widders and Grady Wilson, have, by way of introduction, been playing, they say, together independently and together for a long time. And we're looking forward to hearing them tonight. If you are a member, we have some membership forms for renewals if you need to renew, and if you are not a member, you may take tapes off or see them about it. So it's with a great deal of pleasure that we introduce Wid and Grady.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We're going to start out here with a tune that I don't know if I'm on or not, or if I'm just not loud. If I'm on and not loud.
Now you're on.
Okay, I'm coming alive.
Am I on?
I think you're on. I'm on. Okay, folks. Well, like I say, we're proud to be here. We're Wid and Grady. We're going to do a tune called Little Beggerman.
It's goodbye and I'll be with you, said old Johnny Doo.
Okay, folks, tune number 2 comes from the Stripling Brothers. They recorded this approximately 1928. I'm not really sure. It's a final fiddle tune by the name of Kennedy Rag. We're going to do that one for you in just a second. Silence, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kennedy Rag, like I said. Well, you see, I place everything I know in my hat.
Most of your brains.
Right. So it's a little bitty list. We're gonna do another tune for you. This one's, I'm not sure of the origin, but it's a final vocal by the name of If I Lose, I Don't Care. And we did, I'm afraid, we did borrow this one from the fine playing of Norman Blake, but we'll try to do him a little bit of justice. Can't be. Before day, oh Flossie, Flossie, what is the matter? Walked all the way in from old Cincinnati one morning before day. If I lose, let me lose. Oh, I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, 'cause my baby, she keeps the money all the time. They were greasy and the meat was so fine. The boys were fighting Spaniards and I was fighting Nats one morning before day. If I lose, let me lose. Oh, I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, 'cause my baby, she keeps money all the time. One more time. Them gals just standing by the tank. They head towards Savannah on that old train Nancy hang one morning before day. If I lose, let me lose. Oh, I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, 'cause my baby, she keeps money all the time. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to make a dime, 'cause my baby, she keeps money all the time. Okay, we're up to this would be considered a reel, I guess. It's a well-known fiddle tune, one played probably more common. You would hear this fiddle tune than most of the tunes we play. This is one called Over the Waterfall. And here we go. afraid this hat would say that. Expectations. This is a waltz, and it's a fine waltz. We believe it's Scandinavian in nature, and here we go. It's called Expectations. This is a tune that we do that also has Irish origin. This is one called Rakes of Mohair. up in time or back in time. We're stopping about the 20s for a short stop. Hope you enjoy it here. We're going to try a tune that was very popular about this time called Elmer's Tune. It's written by the great Eleanor Albury, I believe. I believe. Is that right? I believe. Okay. All the stars are winking and blinking above. What makes a fellow start thinking of falling in love? Is it the season, the reason? It's plain as the moon. It's just Elmer's tune. What makes a lady of 80 go out on the loose? What makes a gander meander in search of a goose? What puts a kick in the chicken, the magic in June? They all sing Elmer's tune. Oh, listen, listen. There's a lot you're liable to be missing. Singing and swinging, any old time and any old place. The hurdy-gurdy, the birdie, the cop on the beat, the baker and the man on the street, city charmer, the farmer, the man on the moon. They all sing Elmer's tune. Listen, there's a lot you're liable to be missing. Singing and swinging, any old time and any old place. The hurdy-gurdy, the birdie, the cop on the beat, the baker and the man on the street, city charmer, the farmer, the man in the moon. They all sing Elmer's tune, I say they all sing Elmer's tune. Take this time to let Mr. Wid jump on the banjo. Well, he's not really going to jump on the banjo. He's going to pick up the banjo and bring it over here, hopefully put it on, tune it, and play it in a short amount of time while I'm standing here. Yeah, you catch the drift, right? Is he done already? Good. All right, folks, next tune up. Let's see here. You guys like see this? Yeah, you might as well, really. You can throw darts at it. Soldier's Joy is a well-known tune among old-timey players and singers and people who like old-timey music, and we're one of those, and we're going to do it right now. something a little more in the realm of the old-timey tune that is not happy. In fact, this one's downright sad. Right, this is one called Pretty Polly. This is in every book you could probably find on old-timey music. There's one version of this tune, and they're all different. So we're going to do one of the above. Here we go.
Used to be a rambler and I rambled all around. Used to be a rambler and I rambled all around. And I courted pretty Polly, her equal's never been found. Polly, oh Polly, won't you come along with me? Polly, oh Polly, won't you come along with me? Before we get married, some pleasures to see. Well, she got up behind him and away they did go. Got up behind them and away they did go, way down in the valleys where the deep rivers flow. Willie, oh Willie, I'm afeard of your ways. Willie, oh Willie, I'm afeard of your ways. I'm afraid you will lead my poor body astray. Polly, oh Polly, now you guess just about right. Polly, oh Polly, now you guess just about right. You're dug out your tail, the best part of last night. Well, he stabbed her in the breast and her heart's blood did flow. Stabbed her in the breast and her heart's blood did flow. And into the grave pretty Polly did go. On a little dirt and then he turned to go home. Threw on a little dirt and then he turned to go home, leaving no one behind but the wild birds to mourn. Debt to the devil, poor Willie must pay. A debt to the devil, poor Willie must pay, for killing pretty Polly and trying to get away. Johnson boys that went to the city riding in a Chevrolet. They came back broke and walking, had no money for to pay their way, had no money for to pay their way, had no money for to pay their way. Hop up, pretty girls, don't be shy. Hop up, pretty girls, don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Now the Johnson boys lay my court from the concrete girls, pretty and sweet, but they couldn't make no conversation. They didn't know where to put their feet, didn't know where to put their feet, didn't know where to put their feet. Hop up, pretty girls, don't be shy. Hop up, pretty girls, don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Johnson boys, they never will marry. There ain't no woman that'll be their wife. They ain't got nerve to pop the question. They'll stay single all their life. They'll stay single all their life. They'll stay single all their life. Hop up, pretty girls, don't be shy. Hop up, pretty girls, don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I'm going to switch to the violin, so
Okay.
so Wid's going to talk you through this.
Right.
It won't be that bad, I'm sure. Go ahead, Wid.
Okay. What am I supposed to say, Grady?
Need my hat?
Boy, I'll tell you, that prop, that does a lot, I'll tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. This is the St. Patty's Day party night. I see a few more people drifting in, maybe. Maybe a little early for that.
Keep talking.
Okay. We're going to do a little aerobics while we're waiting. Nobody knew that. I didn't see any leotards. But here he comes.
Okay, you can
Failed me out.
you can say the name of these tunes. Priest in his boots.
That's right.
Well, I could say it. I guess.
Priest in his boots and three little drummers. This would be a medley of Irish tunes.
We hope so. Oh. Okay, folks, here we go. Ready?
Really?
Okay. switch back to guitar, which was, I tell you, we planned this all out, but it looked much better on paper. We didn't have quite so many holes, but we're gonna get old Wid right back up here, and we're just doing fine here. Yeah. And the name of this tune, this comes from also, this is a Irish fiddle tune. The name of it is Belly de la Son, or I've heard it called Valley Desmond Polka, or it's, yeah, it's just, you just can't decide. Type of configuration, we're going to go ahead and do another Irish tune that's similar, kind of, sort of. It's not really, but it's by the name of Green Fields of America, because at one time in Ireland everybody wanted to go to America. You know, it's a thing to do, and that's how we got all this great music over here. So we're glad for it, and we're going to we're going to do Green Fields of America. Okay, it starts this. Sure does. few more fiddle tunes, it says right here. I'm going to play a couple more jigs. The first one's called Gary Owen. The second one's called Irish Washerwoman, which is a common fiddle tune. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of one of my idols, I must say. Sitting right beside a fine friend of mine, Gordon McCann, is a man by the name of Arthur Galbraith, and everything that I could possibly say good about him is true. And but I hope not to embarrass him. Sorry, sir. I've already done it. I'm sorry. I take it back. Okay, he'll say he doesn't know me now. So, yeah. Okay. To be hard work. Didn't really guess I'm sweating. I just now started, and I'm already tired of it, I tell you. But that's not your problem. That's mine. So I'm going to read right out of my hat, and we have next a tune by the name of Clay Pipe. This must be Irish night, and this must be St. Paddy's Eve, because I'm acting loony as a... Okay. And the tune up next here is out of a book, Robinson's collection, number 25. Or you really shouldn't check me on that. I'm probably wrong, but it is in that collection of jigs and reels. And this is my friend Tony Lavella coming up in the back. called Off She Goes.
Something tentatively scheduled for the end of May. And then on June 21st are Dave Parr, Kathy Barton, and Ed Trickett. And we're also open to any groups or individuals that you might be interested in and that you think that we might be interested in. We kind of try to cover the range of music from this style to jazz or classical or whatever, more upbeat folk like we had last month, that kind of thing. So if you have any suggestions, let us know. There are a number of us here that are on the what we call the steering committee, and we'd be happy to hear from you if you have any suggestions. This is the Life of Music. Thank you so much for being here. The first half was great. Let's have the second half. Wid Grady. Yes, sir.
Can I take a brief?
Please do.
Art Galbraith just told me at the intermission that on April 20th there's going to be a benefit at the Landers Theater for the library of the Civil War Library at Wilson's Creek. And Art is going to be playing at the Landers. It's April 20th.
Okay.
Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon. What time do you know, Art?
2 to 4, unless they
Two.
run us out earlier.
2 to 4. Okay, great. Unless they're run out earlier. Well, you never know. Wid and Grady.
Thank you very much. We're going to start the second half back in the 20s. We're doing a tune right now that by the title of Sheik of Araby. I'm the Sheik of Araby, and your love belongs to me. At night when you're asleep, into your tent I'll creep. The moon, the stars above, will light our way to love. The wind, the sand, the sea, I'm the Sheik of Araby.
she a verily.
Roll turn spin. We're going to feature Wid here on the next tune. This is a tune that was written about the Civil War in probably 1960, 1958, but it's a real fine tune. It's quite a nice ballad. And here's Wid. A C chord?
Good enough for folk music, as they used to say. Roll, turn, spin, wheel we're in. Tick-tock and toll on the bell. Round and round, and out, up, down, the wheel will keep turning forever. He bought her sweets, things to eat, clips to bind up her hair. Her hair hung down, he liked it bound, she'll bind it no more in the morning. His candy and his beaded strands were not all he would pay, for secrets slipped from love-drunk lips helped to pave the way to coming morning. The rebel sons with sullen guns were waiting for a sign in the steeple spire. They tend to fire a fire that will burn until morning. But in the stark and ancient dark, a marksman takes his aim and waits for him to step through the door that knows no morning. She dipped her hands in the cleansing sands and called aloud her own name. Then with great care unbound her hair and let it fall free to her shoulder. Roll, turn, spin, wheel we're in. Tick-tock and toll on the bell. Round and round, and out, up, down, the wheel will keep turning forever. Well, not that disorganized, it just takes a little time to think.
Yeah. It's worth it. While you're thinking, what are you thinking
I
about?
think maybe we ought to do another song from that era.
Okay. Good.
Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
Yeah.
Can't help but wonder. It's a long, dusty road, a hard and a heavy load. Folks that I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad, some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubled mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Well, I had a little girl one time, she had lips like cherry wine, and she loved me till my head went plumb insane. But I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me, and my good gal went off on the morning train. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. He started out to roam, and here he's out by Frisco Bay. And sometimes when I've had a few, his old voice comes ringing through, and I think I'll go and see him some old day. But I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Now if you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, and you wish that you were a rambler too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door. Thank your stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
Okay, folks, we're coming back from the 60s quite fast. Hold on, we're here. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to try some polkas for you. And these polkas are hopefully of German origin, and this is not being in any way disrespectful to the Irish. I know this is right around St. Patrick's Day, and we might be stepping on some toes, but I really don't want to do that. So, well, we could play an Irish polka, but we can't.
Oh, okay.
So, we don't know one. You know, I'm glad sets are only 30 to 45 minutes. I'd be in a lot of trouble if they were any longer. It keeps me babbling up here, and he keeps tuning, and boy, I tell you what. Yeah, babbling's fun.
Ready.
Ah, yeah, okay. Here we go, a little bit of Legima polka. Not quite so fast that I have to watch my little wrist spin.
Yes, sir.
Just fast enough to make it snappy. Okay? Keep it. As you can well tell. And the next tune we're about to play, this is a Carter family tune that we learned years ago. This is one called One Little Word. We learned it in different keys though. It's wonderful. It makes it sound like something you really have never heard before. Here we go once again. We're hopping around up here. We're getting Wid back on the accordion. And while he's doing that, I have a chance to ramble. It's great. So, my name's Grady Wilson. This is Steve Widders, alias Wid. And we do try to play ethnic American music anyway, although Tony Lavelli's right back up here on my left. But this is awful nice of you folks to come and listen. We sure appreciate it. We're not always quite this silly. We're sincere in the fact that we love to play this form of music. And we're gonna just keep going. All we can do. Yeah, we're up to a tune. I believe this was written by, once again, the great Norman Blake. This is a waltz by the name of Texola Waltz. This next group of tunes consists of 3 hornpipes. First one's called Atlanta Hornpipe, second one's called Czar of Russia's Favorite Hornpipe, third one's called Old Bull's Hornpipe. So, here we go. once again, right, we're letting Wid, this is a real treat for you folks because we're doing a double switch now. Now watch closely because not only is he switching to the guitar, but as I speak, I am switching to the violin.
If you quit speaking,
Carry
you have to
on.
hurry up and get started. People are waiting now. Grady knows all kinds of fiddle tunes. Once this gets started, then we'll just play till there's nobody left. Oh no? It's you.
Good idea.
He has a rare fiddle, by the way.
Oh, it's not
What's
rare
the
to
name
me.
of the man?
I see it every
Not
day.
anymore.
Right.
But it's very rare.
It's fun. It really is, folks. This tune we're playing now is extremely old also in origin. It's well known by a lot of fiddle players. It's called Rakes of Mohair Hornpipe. We're going back to the world of jigs and reels because that's where we belong. We've been everywhere else tonight, but we're back. Once again, we're going to do two jigs. One's called Top of the Cork and the second one's called Patio Carol. Thank each and every one of you for coming. We're going to end out with a pseudo-American fiddle tune. You really don't know what to call these things after a while. You play them all night and the next day and you call them names besides really what they are. But this one's called Jack-A-Tar in a bunch of Irish fiddle books, and we know it as Jack-E-Tar, and we're going to finish out with it once again. Thank you very much for coming, and we hope to see y'all soon and hopefully in good health. Here we go.
same tune we did earlier. I sure do.
Positive line in the bank.
Always have an extra bank.
Okay.
We drop it all.
Well, that is awful kind of you folks. We appreciate it. We really didn't expect it, I tell you. But what can we say? What can we do? Thank you very much. What can we do? we can't be redundant. We don't know anything else. Well, let's learn something real quick. Yellow Rose of Texas. Okay, I guarantee that this will be the last thing you want to hear by us. Okay, folks, this is as old as any of us, and probably older than most. This is a tune called Yellow Rose of Texas.
And different from most.
And different than most, right. Boy.
This darky ever knew her eyes would shine like diamonds, they'd sparkle like the dew. So then I left her, it like to broke my heart, and if I ever find her, we never more apart. Boston, my heart is full of love. We'll sing the songs together we sang so long ago. Texas, now I'm on my way. When I get back to Texas, in Texas I will stay.